Hello everybody and welcome back to Victoria, where you're absolutely correct. Egalitarianism does not connect to quinine. I don't know why I thought it did. It's pharmaceuticals. I've moved over here to pharmaceuticals, and that will be great. Why are we looking at Sokoto? Let's look at Ethiopia. Fantastic. So at this point, I just want to double check real quick after the stuff we did last episode. Yes, achievements are available. Beautiful. So that is great. And we're currently at, we're paused construction right now. We need to tick forward, looks like 1 week tick here. There we go. And now we resume our construction. Beautiful. And we are going to be working our way through these universities. The universities are going to be important. No doubt about that. Minus 18.1k? Sure. So that's all fine for now. We're waiting for funding to become available for textile mills in Eritrea. Okay, so we only have 1.7, or what am I talking about? 77,000 in our investment pool. Sure, for now that's fine. We're definitely chewing through these gold reserves quickly. There's no doubt about that. And this isn't updating correctly when we, it seems like this only updates when a building actually changes. Like when we complete a building. This is probably an optimization thing, but I wish it changed when we updated whether we're paused or not. That would be nice, but we are in debt now, so we need to pause this. And I did see some comments about invading Yemen. I do want to do that. I want to invade particularly Mara here and take over this anyway. But I would definitely like to invade Yemen. The main problem with that is we have no shipyards right now. None. And we could fix that, but we would need to take some time to do so. So for now, it's fine. This just dropped by like 6 days. Interesting. But we definitely need to get malaria finished, right? No doubt about that. Okay, let's resume our construction here, and we'll get this railway and university done this week. Glassworks fairly soon. Overall, we definitely need to get our income up, or more specifically, our construction good costs down. 31.2k on iron, now 31k. Yeah, we just can't output enough iron to really affect the British market at this point. We do still want to be in the British market due to coal. That's the primary driver for us wanting to be in the British market right now. So I think that's fine for the moment. We are building that textile mill finally. And they're investing in a railway in Gondar. Okay, I do want to check in real quick on our infrastructure. We do need a railway in Somaliland. Okay, we'll do that for now. Hello, that got a lot better. What changed here? I don't believe it was investment pool related. I don't believe it was price of iron related. Something just changed dramatically by about 15k. National revenue went up because of the investment pool transfer. Oh, okay. Right, the investment pool transfer. That's for transferring 14k. Interesting. Yeah, that would make sense. Because it's actually building. Okay, I got it. I wrapped my head around it. Fantastic. We got there in the end. Took probably longer than it needed to, but that's okay. So this railway in Somaliland is being built. One thing I want to check in on is government administrations. And there's a colonial affairs investment increased. That's going to double our speed on establishing this colony. So that's good. We definitely need to head out this way before Britain does, ideally. So we're going to work on that. We're also working towards getting rid of malaria, of course. We are in debt right now, so we should pause our construction briefly. Note that this does not pause our investment pool construction, our private constructions. So that's fine. We're going to build up. I think I'm going to give this even 1 additional week to put us up over 100k here. I want to get a good long construction, and if we're building at like... yeah, minus 4 or 5k. That's going to be a good long construction here, about 20 weeks or so. So that looks good. No major problems there. We definitely do need to get some of these constructions built and get our finances a little bit more under control here. There's no doubt about that. Our primary issue right now, of course, is government wages. We're on minimum government wages, correct? Yes, we are. Beautiful. So that's good. And checking in on resources here, yeah, there's just nothing there. We definitely need to get rid of our malaria. That is a big thing that we need to do. So 4 years on pharmaceuticals. And then beyond that, we're going to go into quinine. I don't know what I thought this I guess I thought that this connected in here. It does not. It connects to labor union, or labor movement, rather. Colonialization also connects down here. So we need both of those, but that's fine. We're currently getting 98 innovation. Yeah, that's pretty good. We'll take that. Beautiful. We are, of course, continuing to work on our universities, and we've got a decent amount of time left on our gold reserves here. So our constructions are proceeding apace, and we're definitely, I would argue at this point, we are holding steady on our number of peasants. Not really substantially reducing it, but we're holding it about the same. That, of course, means we need additional construction, but we simply don't have the economy for that at this moment. We could expand out over this direction if we were to build naval bases. We would definitely need naval bases to do it. Out of curiosity, you're in... this is very tempting. They have no battalions and no flotillas. I'm going to build one naval base. We're going to get that done. And then we're going to use that to invade these guys. And then we don't need a navy, is the idea. I'm pretty sure that's the way that this is going to work. Well, we will need a navy, but we don't really want to invest too much into it. Now, we ran out of investment pool money here, so we're back down to minus 19.1k. That's fine. I'm going to give it this 1 month tick to finish up this university. And that'll be fine. And now I'm going to pause construction here. We are in debt right now, but we can at this moment think about attacking these guys. Relations are currently amicable plus 50. So we would need to damage relations with them and expel diplomats. So that brings us down to cordial. Now, we do need to talk to the British Republic and improve relations with them if we can. They actually switched over to protective. I wonder when this happened. They're no longer domineering. So presumably they're no longer damaging relations either. I mean, they were never going to be able to bring us down below cordial as long as we were paying attention. So it doesn't really matter, but it is nice that we no longer have to worry about it. They've changed their mind on that. Cool. So we just need this to drop, and that will happen on 30 January. Beautiful. Now, we are going to need to recruit an admiral. Okay, there we go. And this admiral does not currently have any flotillas. So we don't have any ships right now. That is because this naval base is not currently employed up, right? Yeah, primary equipment adjustment there as well. Noted that that's 10 months. Okay, cool. But we shouldn't need to adjust any equipment. All we really need here... Out of curiosity, there's only 80 peasants here. What do we have in Eritrea? 73. Okay. Well, that's going to be a little bit of a problem to get these employed, I think. So we have no navy right now. This guy's currently disliked. He's apparently patrolling coast. He has no flotillas. Yeah, we need to get a flotilla there. We should definitely resume our construction here. So this is a problem. We have no people to work in our naval base. That's definitely a problem. Minus 23% construction efficiency in Eritrea. Really? That surprises me a little bit. We're running 30% turmoil there? Okay, I thought that would have been dealt with by now, but it is a split state, so we'll see how that ends up going. Hey, we're actually going to finish up establishing a colony over here in a moment. So we are getting some expansion here. I definitely do want to expand out this direction. There's no doubt about that. Enact poor laws. Ultimately, we're going to want to go this route. But I think for the moment, we do not. What do we have in government right now? Just landowners. Okay. Yeah, I think for the time being, this is okay. I want to get some expansion done here. So we need to keep an eye out for this guy getting a flotilla. Ultimately, that's what we're going to need. 63, 94, 95. Okay. They're being eaten up by something else. University, probably? Possibly. Government administration is full. Iron mines, they're probably getting eaten by that. I really wish that there was an option in this game to prioritize where they went for their jobs. As it is, there isn't. And it would be awfully nice. Wait a sec. Our railways are subsidized? I thought that we didn't have the tech for that. I guess we only have the ability to subsidize railways. How much are we paying for that? Nothing. Okay. Our railways are profitable. So that's okay. We are definitely going to run out of cash shortly. The British Republic just appeared up over here. I think they were there previously somewhat. What do they have going on here? They're fighting Hejaz. Okay. Well, that might put a damper on our plans over here. We'll see. This is now officially ours. Beautiful. We have a little bit of Equatoria, at least. So it gave us something. Cool. So that's good for now. British Republic is currently getting wrecked over here. We'll see how real this is. If they manage to cut this off from the sea, the British Republic might not be able to get in here properly. This would be good if Britain lost here, to be honest. That would definitely be a good thing. I really wish that we could prioritize this. Like, I really want to get people into this naval base. That'll take time, I guess, since we're still working on filling out these iron mines. We may want to do a decree over here for, like, a greener grass campaign. So we would drop our violent suppression in Somaliland. And then we do a greener grass campaign over here, but we haven't invented romanticism. For now, we could just drop our violent suppression. What is this like over here right now? 36% turmoil. That puts us at 23% construction efficiency. And what would we want to do with this authority? We could think about another consumption tax. It wouldn't do much. What if we encouraged resource industry out over here instead? That would give us a lot of throughput in our iron mines. Let's see. We have 24 levels of iron mine there. We have... Yeah, definitely out over here. Hey, there's romanticism. Now we could do the greener grass campaign. Cool. We definitely need to pause our construction here. We're going into debt. So we'll do that. I think at this point, the British Republic actually can't come over here. They're still going to win this, it looks like, without actually fighting. Who all is involved in this? British Republic and all of their allies versus Hejaz, Egypt, Russia. Oh, okay. So there's fighting going on up here. So Britain is actually involved in this. This is not relevant to the overall war. I got it. That's fine. So no big deal there. We're about to come out of debt here. Beautiful. I'm going to let this continue running and building ourselves up for a couple of weeks here. How are we doing on our innovations now? 105? That is a definite improvement. We're number 91 worldwide now and number 13 in GDP. Number 91 in literacy, I mean. And that's looking good. I'll give this one more week and then we'll return to construction. Beautiful. So how are we doing here? 890? Okay, we've definitely fallen a bit behind on the peasants. That's noted. It's not necessarily the worst thing to be falling behind on the peasants at this moment. That does mean we'll have an easy time filling out our jobs. Oromia is isolated. Why did that happen? German leadership diplomatic play. Okay, sure. So why is Oromia now considered isolated? Yeah, I know we have no flotillas there. That's intriguing. We're not having an infrastructure issue. And we're currently at minus 50k. Now, that's due to our price of construction goods. I have to assume we're being blockaded in some way. Like, Britain's trade flow is not going through here correctly. I'm assuming that's what's happening here. That means that we do need to stop our construction for a little bit here. Okay, that did go away. We were basically out of gold reserves, though, and yeah, market access is dropping. This is due to Britain's war. I'm 100% certain of that. This is a good reason to eventually break free from Britain's market and have our own market, right? But for now, we are better off in Britain's market, I believe. I do believe that to be the case. So our investment pool transfer is coming through here, 13.6k, and we will run out of investment pool soon enough. Construction goods are definitely expensive. This war is hurting us. There's no doubt about it. And we don't have a flotilla. Once we have a flotilla, then we'll attack Liège here. For now, we have no way of doing that. We need to be able to get across the sea here. So that'll be fine. We'll wait on that. And I'm just keeping an eye on our finances here. Looks like we'll be good for one more week of construction. That'll finish up this tobacco plantation. It won't quite finish up this tooling workshop. But we definitely pause construction here. We do not want to go into debt. Okay, so that'll do for now. We're doing a lot of oscillating between constructing and not constructing, and I don't love that. A huge amount of our lack of gains right now is due to the British war. I think that's very clear. We could also potentially position ourselves for shipyards and creating ships. It's an interesting option. Okay, let's go ahead and resume our construction. We'll get this tooling workshop done. And our colonization over here is proceeding. Not as quickly as we'd like, but it is proceeding. Pharmaceuticals, we're 33 months away from. How are we doing on innovations now? We're actually pretty close to our cap, but we're not quite there. We're lacking our cap by exactly 4 at this moment. So I do want to get a couple of extra universities built. And I'm going to build them in Equatoria, I think. We don't have any there right now. Yeah, we don't have the qualifications, though. We really should build them in Gondar and Amhara. And I'm going to build one more in Oromia. I'm not going to build any in Eritrea or Somaliland at this time due to a lack of labor. So for now, that'll do. 27.7k due to lack of investment pool. Yeah, we're not getting an investment pool transfer here. So that is understood. We are also going to need some government administrations, and we're getting 10 taxation capacity each, so we need to do something kind of like this. But I do want to intersperse some economy buildings in with these government buildings. Something kind of along the lines of that will do. Cool. So we're going to run out of cash this month here. We are now in debt, so we should definitely pause our constructions and come out of that debt. While we're working on this, I'm just going to move some of these guys up because it got a little bit messed up there. Beautiful. So something along the lines of that, and we'll just wait for this month tick here, or rather week tick. There we go, and we'll resume. Cool. So we want to get these government administrations and universities built, right? No doubt about that. And we're going to need to continue to work on that innovation. But how are we doing on pharmaceuticals right now? 31 months left on that, and then quinine is 4 years beyond that. Sure. We're definitely seeing our GDP grow here. but not necessarily as quickly as we'd like. I mean, tech is a big part of that. What do we currently have being exposed? Currency standards? Okay. That's kind of mediocre for us right now. What else do we have? Napoleonic warfare. Okay, sure. That'll be helpful if we get into a tough war. Chemical bleaching will be good for paper, and we are consuming quite a lot of paper. There's no doubt about that. We're in debt again, and we just need to continue to pause this. There's just a big lack of iron at this moment. That's what it's coming down to, is we just need more iron. Not much we can say about that. And not much we can do about it at this moment, either. Coal is currently expensive, and I would like to import some, but it's all unproductive. So, coal is ultimately the source of our iron issues. Like, these iron mines are now doing well, and we do have them boosted with our throughput here. So, we've got the economy of scale, we've got encouraging the resource industry. We're getting a lot of good throughput bonuses here, but that price of coal is tough. No doubt about that. We'll continue our constructions here. And our government administrations, or 2 of them anyway, are 7 weeks out. Okay. Yeah, that iron price is just killing us. No doubt about that. Enact racial segregation. What do we have right now? We have national supremacy. Okay, it would be a theoretical possibility. No one would be super upset about it. Would it actually be better for us? Probably, I think. Let's get started on that. It's a step in the right direction. We want to go further than that, but that'll do for the moment. We are in debt, and we did successfully urbanize Ethiopia. Cool. Finally, Amhara shines like never before. Or this is not the end, and we're going to choose that. This is not the end. Beautiful. So we're going to come out of debt here. There we go. No problem. And eventually racial segregation will likely pass here. So this is more of a step towards multiculturalism, right? But we're a long ways away from that. That is ultimately the way that we're going to go. And hey, we just finished up another colonization in Equatoria. I like it. And we can see that the British Republic held on to their territory here. No shockers there. I'd love to attack Mara, I'd love to attack Lahej, and Oman would be an okay attack as well. But we just don't have a flotilla at this point, or the ability to get jobs for it. Now, this unlocks paper bleaching and bone china. So let's take a look at that. We also have access to dye workshops, which we should do. Bone china, absolutely. Paper mills, yes please. Do we go to the Bessemer process? It currently shows as positive. So let's do that for now. And we'll return to our construction now. Beautiful. So this is all underway here. How are we doing on our unrealized taxes? 903? Okay. With our investment pool transfer, it's looking okay. But the investment pool transfer is, of course, not necessarily going to be around forever. We're going to empty that investment pool pretty soon. So that's okay. No major issues there. I just want to get these universities done, ideally. 115. Okay. Yeah, as our literacy comes up, our innovation cap will come up as well. So that looks good. That looks very, very good. We're going to get that tech. We're going to get our economy a little bit more online. Our law debate failed on racial segregation. That's unfortunate. Do we get a setback out of that? Not yet, anyway. Okay. Well, that's fine for the moment. The intelligentsia are relatively happy. Good for them. That actually reduced our society tech cost, which is intriguing. Intriguing indeed. 18 months on pharmaceuticals now. That's looking a lot better. No doubt about that. And our universities are going to be done here quite soon, actually. We've got a good amount of gold reserves for the moment. We can run this for like an additional 14 weeks or so. Seems about right. So we're going to get this university done for sure. Our millet farms are, of course, going to be done eventually. And how's our standard of living doing? It's just slowly creeping upward. I'm reasonably content with our standard of living right now. Radicalism and loyalists, it's a slow process here, no doubt about that. Movement to enact poor laws were disbanded. Ultimately, we're going to want poor laws. We just can't really get away with it with our technology right now. Or rather, with our economy in its current state. Now, we're going to run out of cash pretty quickly when we're not pulling out of the investment pool. No doubt about that. Gold discovered in Guyana, which is not our territory, sadly. But we're 4 weeks away from this university finishing. That's looking good. We're approaching our innovation cap. We're not quite there yet. And we are now officially out of gold. So let's pause our construction for another 2 weeks or so. Law debate failed again. Oof. This is going poorly. Well, that's fine for the moment. And branching out was successfully completed. Cool. So we could get railway building throughput, motor industries throughput, or technology progress, and we're going to take the tech progress. We absolutely need that. So that's looking good. We'll resume our constructions now. We'll be able to keep running these construction levels for a little bit anyway. Legislative failures. A complete rewrite of the bill. Oh, we get a setback and both of those are removed. Do it. So we'll get a complete rewrite of the bill there. I really like this new law system, actually. I think it's really neat. So we have a bunch of logging camps that we're going to be working on here, right? And that's reasonably fine. They will build pretty quickly, actually. 7 weeks on our university. We definitely need to pause our construction, but it is time to put a cut in here, so I'm going to go ahead and do that, and next episode, hopefully we get a flotilla and can launch some invasions out over here. That would be nice. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings, and a very special thank you to all of the channel members for making this video possible, including ALS Gamer, James, Shadow Wolf, and Lohan80, Rogue Corvid, Kentogan, Andy Magar, Spartan News, Nick Smarty, Dimitri H, Punching the Microphone, Soccerman12 UK, and all the rest. And of course, you. Thank you for watching. If you'd like to support the channel, you can click the join button down below the video, and as always, I will see you all next time.